Guys, I think it's probably time we begin our very first proper session of today. Should we bring the guys down?
I think we should. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Bring on DAGames. Guys, give them a big hand, please. I love this smoke. I cannot get enough. More smoke. It's nice and warm. All right. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Let me out.
What is up, guys? You all look good. So, how many of you know the Five Nights at Freddy's? I don't think I heard that. How many of you heard of Five Nights at Freddy's? That's better, that's better. So, as you probably know, we are DAGames. We are musicians for Five Nights at Freddy's. If you ever heard of the songs It's Time to Die, or Break My Mind, or I'm the Purple Guy, we're the guys who made them. And also, we're more known for our Let's Plays as well. And today, we figured we might as well do a Five Nights at Freddy's panel so that we could get our chances to give you all the Q&A. But we're not going to leave you all empty-handed as well. We're all going to give you an opportunity for every question that you ask. We're going to give you some signs of merch. Going to give you all your stickers. For any of the more complex questions, so I'm looking at all you guys for all your complex questions here. We've got shirts. Signed shirts are ready for you available. But we figured just as spontaneity, the most complex one at the end of it will get a signed Luigi hat. With all of the ones, including the FNAF theorists. All the famous FNAF theorists who are up on stage.
They don't sound too excited.
They don't sound too excited?
No, you guys don't sound too excited. Do you guys want some signed merchandise?
That's it. So, our question and answer person is just down there in the cat.
Yep,
She's right over there. So any questions that you have to ask, just raise your hand and we'll start picking out questions for you guys. So you guys ready? Let's do down there.
Yeah, we got a question right here.
Well, we've just got the woman there for you.
All right. If you was to do something in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, would you what would you do in it?
What would you do in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie?
Yeah,
I don't know. We were kind of speculating about this a little bit beforehand. I think we'd be more the music. I think I'd be the ending credit sequence. Although I think we all know who's going to trump that, Living Tombstone. I think that's an obvious one there. What would you do?
I think personally for me, I would want to play the phone guy.
Phone guy?
Yeah, I'd just be the phone guy. I never get seen and no one pays attention to
Who'd picture this as a phone guy?
Me!
I don't think, yeah. What would you think?
I would actually love to try to be Chica. How many Chica fans have we got out there? No? Yay!
I'm a Foxy fan.
And how about you? What would you do?
Wooga, booga, 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 booga.
I think that's pretty much established. Scriptwriter.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so we got any more questions? You want to raise your hands if we gave you your complimentary sticker? I think that was a very good question as well, actually. We want to give you a... Yeah, if you want to have a sticker and a signed T-shirt from us, absolutely. He looks so happy. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to go for this little man over here. With the
This man in the green.
Yes, the gentleman in the green.
Name all the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics.
Name all the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics. Okay, so we're thinking about FNAF 1, FNAF 2, FNAF 3, and FNAF 4. Does that include FNAF World?
No.
No, oh, that... Jesus Christ, okay, fair enough. So we've got Freddy, Chica, Foxy, Bonnie, Golden Freddy, and then in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, we've got Withered Freddy, Withered Bonnie, Withered Foxy, Withered Chica, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Toy Freddy, there's Foxy, I think we've already said Withered Foxy. There's Shadow Freddy, there's Shadow Bonnie, there's Purple Freddy in FNAF 3, and there's Springtrap, there's Phantom Freddy, Phantom Bonnie, Phantom Chica, Phantom Foxy, there's Balloon Boy in the second one, and Phantom Balloon Boy. I think we've nearly got all of them. If we go FNAF 4, we've got the little kid. That's not an animatronic, but we've got Nightmare Freddy, Nightmare Chica, Nightmare Bonnie, Nightmare Foxy, Plush Trap, Fredbear, Nightmare Fredbear, and Nightmare. And if the purple guy's ever that one. That was hard. Yeah, I think that you tested my knowledge there. So there you go. You got your complimentary sticker. I think we're going to start making our way over here. Does any of you guys have any questions over here? You down there, absolutely.
Yeah, what about Paul? I thought he was
Would you think of making any other
Okay,
songs
everyone raise
about-
your hand so I can see which wants questions. Anyone?
Would you think about making any other game, like songs about any other games?
Oh. Well, we do have some in mind, but I think our song guy wants to answer that one as well again.
Oh, thank you. It depends, really. I mean, there's a lot of games out there. I mean, we have been having our eye out on Steam. We've just been recently playing 123 Slaughter Me Street, which is another big one out there. Halo 5 is something we're really looking forward to play, so possibly a Halo song out there. If FNAF World goes alright, because we have been requested about that, it's a bit finicky. It just depends how it is, but I would probably say Halo would be our best bet, or Until Dawn.
Also, has any of you heard of a game called Honey Pop?
Yeah, we got a few.
How many of you know about the second one coming out?
Yeah, we got one smart Alec over there.
You're very excited. Well, it is actually confirmed that we will be making a second Honey Pop song.
It kind of David Guetta style and some sassy singing, etc. It's the most complex. Oh, it looks like we've got more.
Yeah. Let's see. Who's got a question? Come on. Let's see. Yes, let's go. Let's go to that young man over there. That one there with the grey on the front. Yes, you. you.
Will you do any not just Five Nights at Freddy's? Is it easy to do or?
Is it easy to not do Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh yeah.
I mean, it can be fairly easy. It's just, don't get me, the Five Nights at Freddy's games are very addictive. It's got a completionist factor that you always want to keep continuously playing until you've done every night. And it does get infuriating at times. I can imagine a lot of you have probably tried it and probably quit at one point. I have done it myself. So to leave it alone is something that's really difficult to do. But to find another game is always going to build up your library. So we're always gonna find great ways to do that. So.
Okay.
What about you? Do you find it difficult?
First nights, not so much, but as you advance, and especially the fourth game, you are going to be challenged, very challenged.
Very challenged indeed. And you live stream. You've only played Five Nights in Anime, so I don't know. How do you think about Five Nights in Anime?
I am sour about that one.
Sour. I think that's pretty much everything. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with you over there. Yep. The guy with the awesome hair. I think I was going to say that.
So who do you believe the phone guy is?
Who do we believe the phone guy is? Why don't you sit down for this? Oh, well, I think the phone guy is the brother. I personally think the phone guy is the brother, just sincerely because the kid, well, I think all of us have come to an agreement that it is, because for the kid to always be in the Fazbear's franchise for so long has got to have an affiliation with somebody, and it's got to be either the purple guy or the phone guy. But I've deemed it a bit too complex for the purple guy and phone guy to be the same person. Also, if you think about it, there was one particular night, somebody did rip an audio file which did show the phone guy's first ever audio clip that you hear in FNAF 1. Which is kind of make me think that it is the phone guy. However, I'm not doubting the purple guy could do it because he's a crafty person, I think. So, honestly, it could be anyone. That's a good question. In fact, would you like to come around and just give you a sticker there? Good question, buddy.
Let's see. I'll tell you what. Oh yeah. Yeah, go on.
Alrighty, who's got more questions? Yeah. Got this wee man over here. The guy with the gamer hat.
That little one over there. Yeah, that guy.
Sorry, Cockerel. I always choose the awkward ones.
What's your favorite game except Five Nights at Freddy's?
What's our favorite game besides Five Nights at Freddy's?
I have to say, if I was to go right back to childhood, my favorite game, I have to love Kingdom Hearts.
I think something recent. I really love the Metal Gear Solid franchise. I think yes, that we gotta love it there. Metal Gear Solid was one, but I think we all came to love Mario as well. Scissor me on.
thought. Well, I have many favorite games, but I'm just going to go with the one I stream a lot, which is Freedom Planet. It's coming to Wii U! Yay!
And for me, I would have to say, because I'm a classic boy at heart, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Do we have any Sonic fans? That was quiet. Nice to know we're loved. Thank you. All right, who asked the question? Did we give that one a sticker? Yeah, give that one a sticker over there. Okay, let's see. Come on, who's got a question? I want to see some energy. Me. It's all you. The one bouncing there? Yeah. This young man in blue? Oh, hold on. Hold on. We need to get our question in. Where's our question girl? There's our question girl. Yeah. Give her a cheer. She's doing her best. Give her a cheer.
Name the security guard.
Who's the security guard?
Name the security guard.
Name's the security guard. Ooh, as in any random name, or who do we think it is?
Who you think it is?
Who do we think the guy is?
I mean, we've kind of established that there's Mike Schmidt and there's Jeremy Fitzgerald. There's 2 security guards that we know of. If you're thinking of the third one, that was never clarified. You didn't know who the security guard was in FNAF 3. I think there might have been something. But FNAF 4, you weren't a security guard, you were the little kid, weren't you? But there's still speculation that the little kid that you play as isn't the one in like the cutscene that you see of him getting bitten by Fredbear. It could be another child. But more or less, the security guard, I think the security guard, one of them at least, could have been the purple guy. It could have been. Who here thinks that the security guy could have been purple guy at one point? I mean, that's got to be something. No? No. That's one there. No. Okay, so we know that. That's official.
Okay, let's see. Anyone else got a question?
2 questions.
2?
We've only got enough stickers for 2. Otherwise, we need someone to have a grand prize.
Oh, let's see. Okay, that deserves a question. This guy here.
Hi, guys. What do you think? No, wait. What is the bite of 87?
The bite of 87.
Ooh.
I'm dying to know.
Well, there's a lot of fears about that one. Personally, yeah, someone got bitten.
Yeah, that guy got bitten. He's the result.
Personally, I believe it's something got to do with Chica because her beak vanishes during Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Well, that's one thing. If you were around for the Game Theorists live stream at one point where Scott Cawthon was spamming his website with tons of pictures, in fact, we've got our theorists over there, guys. Give them a wave. These are the guys who've been thinking of all the theories of everything.
Let's hear it for the theorists, guys.
They won Splatoon. But yeah, basically. But yeah, I personally think that the question. What was the question? Not the bite of 87. The bite of 87 was more or less. It was established that it took place in FNAF 2's timeline. So I mean, when we look at FNAF 4, there's all these little Easter eggs, which is like the little TV that shows 1983 on it, which could say that was a different bite compared, because it could be numerous amount of factors. There's either that one or the other night, but nothing's been completely established. And every time everybody's tried to, Scott has always said that they'd shut it down on account of they're getting too close to the truth. Which I've kind of thought of a theory on that. Like, if the theory is that the live stream gets shut down on the fact that we don't get it right, I have a feeling that if you didn't get shut down, you're more or less wrong. So you just have to keep you going and going. So unless you got too close and you already did it, and that's it. We've got one more question, guys. Have you got a ratio? You've got a FNAF shirt. Fantastic. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. FNAF shirt there.
Yeah, we got one with we got a girl here with a FNAF shirt.
Here we go.
What gender do you think all animatronics are?
Say that one again. Sorry about that.
What gender do you think all animatronics are?
What can we do about the animatronics? Oh, what gender? Oh, yeah. That's one factor that can't be automatically established other than facial figures. There's no way to define it. But I personally think, well, we all know Chica's a female, Because if you've seen all the rest of them, there's curved lines and there's obviously the eyelashes. Freddy is male, Foxy we're establishing as male, and Bonnie, it's weird because Bonnie has shown signs of having eyelashes at one point. And if we look back, there's actually a golden Bonnie, a spring Bonnie animatronic, which if you see in FNAF World, they've actually brought out with eyelashes. So we're establishing Bonnie might take multiple genders. He or she, we'll call it it. Could have been anything, but
It reproduces like a rabbit.
it reproduces like a rabbit. Well, brilliant, fantastic.
I've got an idea.
Oh yeah.
I've got an idea what I think we could do, because we've only got one sticker and one T-shirt left. So how do we sort this out, do you think? I think I know. How about we do a mini impression competition?
Mini impressions?
Yeah, we see who could do the best impression of one of the animatronic screams.
Yeah, you can pick any of them. You can pick any of the animatronic screams.
Yeah.
So yeah, if we do that, if you guys want to raise your hands, we'll pick the best one. Oh, we've got one here.
All right, we've got our first contestant over here. This one over here. Sorry, I think it's fair that we do this properly, I think. It'll go there. There's a screen there. All right, what's your name, mate?
Daniel.
Daniel?
Yeah.
All right, Daniel, which game are you going to make a scream from?
The first one.
The first one? All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's not bad. What do you guys think? Was that good or not? That was a nay. Okay. Who thinks they can do better? Who thinks? You know what? How about this? How about this lovely lady here? This lovely lady. She's put her hand up. What's your name, love?
Julie.
Julie.
Yes.
Welcome to the channel. Okay, which scream are you going to do?
I have no idea. I'm just going to scream.
You're just going to do a scream? Well, that kind of defeats the purpose.
Which one shall I do?
All right, no. Okay, just do a scream. Just do a scream.
FNAF 5 screen confirmed. Just had a few robotic flange sounds there. That's brilliant.
What do you guys think?
I'll choose them. Yay or nay? I think we're gonna have these two ladies down here. Yeah.
So, what's your name?
Emily.
Emma, the pleasure to meet you. What
Emily.
scream are you going to be doing? Emily.
FNAF 1.
FNAF 1. It's a popular one. Is FNAF 1.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
No,
Quiet, but not bad.
no, there's energy. There's energy. There really is.
What do you think? One more attempt?
You don't want. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to.
Let's ask one more.
One more. Anybody?
Last person. Who thinks they can do better?
Who thinks they can do better?
Can't you pick? Who do you think can do better?
Cut.
Oh, the guy who thinks he's a rabbit.
The guy who thinks he's a rabbit. What's your name?
Cole.
Cole, pleasure to meet you. What FNAF scream are you going to be doing today?
First.
The first one. Okay?
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I think that was great. So,
I think we got our winner.
let's have a look at the. So we've had you over there. We've had
Daniel over here.
Yep, we had Daniel over there as well. Fantastic.
Try one more or just leave it?
We'll do one more. You look very eager. You look very eager.
Last one.
You look very eager. What's your name there?
My name's Devon.
Evelyn, pleasure to meet you. And what scream are you going to be doing for us?
Well, I'm going to attempt the first one, but I'll probably fail miserably.
Absolutely. On your way? Absolutely. 3, 2, 1. Hey! I could use that in Until Dawn, actually. They're perfectly linked. So,
what do you think?
we think out of the best screams out of all of that, I think it's a unanimous vote.
I don't know. I think he was quite good. Do you think he was quite good? Do you think?
Yeah, I think he was very good.
That kid there?
I think he was very good, that little kid there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Cole. Yep.
Good.
Give it up for Cole, guys. With a complimentary signing.
Can I do my scream too to get you guys off the stage in the next segment in?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, are you ready? It's going to be loud.
Oh, yes.
We'll let him finish. All right, here we go. Guys, we're about to do a new segment in a second, but I wanted to give you my stream because I like, where was that kid? He was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so here's mine. I'm the community manager of gaming, and this is what I do to wake up every day in the morning.
What do you think? FNAF 5?
FNAF 5 confirmed. I think
I was going for the FNAF 5. I did it. Awesome. We did it. Well, thank you guys for being here. That was a great segment.
Thank you very much for having us, guys. Thank you.
Absolutely.